Hello, my name is Leanne. I am so fortunate that I was granted a wish through the Make a Wish organization back in 2016. It was the summer before my senior year of high school, and I had been a very healthy and active teenager, and out of the blue, I began to feel very sick and went to the ER, and they ultimately transferred me to Nemours in Delaware after they found that my liver was extremely enlarged. And so for the next couple of days, I was subjected to a bunch of tests and imaging and procedures, and ultimately began dozing in and out of consciousness because I was declining so fast. So within the span of 3 days, I went from being a normal 17-year-old getting ready to apply to college to being diagnosed with acute and fulminant liver failure. I was told I had something called Wilson's disease, which is a very rare inherited disorder that causes copper to build up in your liver and other vital organs like your brain. And I was listed status 1A on the transplant list, which is generally reserved for patients who aren't likely to survive more than a few days without a new liver. But fortunately, my amazing friend Megan donated a portion of her liver, and the liver actually regenerates. So we underwent an over 17-hour surgery. But to be honest, this was kind of just the beginning of a very long road to recovery. And my hospital stay was very complicated. I had an upper GI bleed. I had multiple surgeries after the initial transplant, and then my body even rejected my new liver. And it really seemed at some points that everything that could have possibly went wrong was going wrong. And it was a really dark time for me. I had to watch my classmates from afar. I was applying to college, writing my college essays from my hospital bed. I couldn't even walk by myself, even just to get to the bathroom. And then after about 3.5 months, I was fortunate to be discharged the day before Thanksgiving in 2015. And once I got home and was all settled in, I noticed that there was an envelope waiting for me on the kitchen counter with the Make-A-Wish logo in the corner. And I honestly read it several times because I always thought that Make-A-Wish was for kids that were terminally ill. But I quickly learned that my social worker had nominated me because Make-A-Wish is really just for kids that have been through such a hard time and they want to celebrate everything that you've been through. So for my wish, I asked that my family could travel to Greece and stay in those cool white houses that you see online. And during my time in the hospital, my family really never left my side. My dad slept on the couch next to my bed every night, and my siblings took time from their jobs and from school to be with me. So I knew that my wish was not only for me, but for our family to relax and just to form new happy memories, which we weren't able to do for the entirety of my treatment. So it was a couple weeks before I would be starting college at Villanova, and we spent the week traveling from Mykonos to Santorini to Athens, and we had limo rides everywhere. I got to meet the captain of the plane. We had a bunch of fancy dinners, and we went on a sunset cruise around different islands, and the week felt like such a dream, and it was for the first time in several months where I was able just to forget about everything I was going through and focus just on being an 18-year-old. And when we got to Athens, my dad and I decided to hike up this mountain that we heard had a really pretty church on top. And when we got to the top, we looked at each other and I could tell that we were just thinking the same thing. It was the same time the previous year where I was admitted to the hospital and I had faded in and out of a coma, and my dad was told that his youngest daughter only had a few days to live. And it was in that moment where we were able to celebrate both of our strength and the power that my team had to allow me to survive. And now it's 8 years after my trip to Greece, and I'm currently a first-year medical student, and my wish still impacts my life every single day. It gave me reasons to dream and really built me up as a person, and inspired me to keep pushing forward during a time when I really needed something positive to hold on to. Wishes are so important because kids and teenagers who have health conditions have to grow up really fast and don't always get to have typical childhood experiences. So I want to say thank you for putting in all of these miles to support Make-A-Wish and encourage you to keep it up the entire month of April so that kids like myself waiting can get their wishes granted. My experience really was made possible by people like all of you who are choosing time out of your busy lives to make mine so special.